Hmm? Oh, no. The seat is free. You can sit down if you like. Wait. Are you... Mm, you're the famous traveler from the East that everyone's been talking about. It's an honor to meet you. Well, in a food stall like this. Recommendations? Of course. I recommend the mitarashi dangos with some hot tea here. I enjoy them the most, but the others are great and have a taste of their own. Uh, are you perhaps taking a light break before visiting the Grand Palace later? I see. Oh, me? I'm just a humble bookstore owner. I've too traveled a bit before settling down, having a snack as well. I rarely come down to these streets from the mountains above, but it is such a rare and blissful chance that the day I do, I get to meet a hero like you. Oh, are you perhaps here to watch the cultural festival held tonight too? Well, it does make sense. The festival that celebrates the 12th full moon of the year. I see you're knowledgeable despite being an outlander. Oh, well, in a good way, of course. Myself? To be honest with you, as I've told, I don't come down often, and that includes celebratory events like these too, unfortunately. I usually watch them from afar, from above, but never a chance to set foot down myself. The reason? Well, you see, my father, he's very protective of me. And as you imagine, descending down from the mountains myself, more than often there be hostility and can be troublesome. Huh? You'll clear the path for me? No. It's totally fine. I am capable of dealing with them myself from time to time, but you don't need to worry about me. Thank you for your kindly offer, though. That is correct. I took the chance today to seek myself out, hoping to attend and embrace the festival for the first time tonight, instead of watching it from afar. I'm sure you have a meeting to celebrate with the palace tonight, but I do wish you a fortunate and safe journey up ahead, as well as on your future endeavors. You'd accompany me back to my home after the festival? I mean, yes, it does end pretty late in the night. Wait, you're worried over someone like me? I appreciate it, truly. But I have a feeling that there will be no need for that. I will meet you, soon. But now, traveler, I bid you farewell. It was a pleasure in meeting you. Thank you for sparing a chat and some tea with me. I'm finally home. I can finally put my etiquette aside for a moment. That traveler. They were much charming in person. A warm, bright character.
You met with the said traveler earlier, Your Highness.
Miss Komura. Please don't speak of this to my father. I'll greatly appreciate it.
Of course.
I assume that the festival preparations are in full swing? We do have a very important guest tonight. I did lie to the traveler earlier. Lying on our first meeting. I don't think I'll leave a very good impression on them when they see me later.
Should I arrange more events for them so you can step aside on that matter, Your Highness?
I appreciate the thought, Miss Komura, but I think not. I do have to apologize for it, and it'd be rude of me if I were to dismiss them like that. They will be arriving soon. This might be a selfish request, but I suppose if you could, leave us to be before the festival. I wish to speak to them.
The traveler has arrived, Your Highness.
Traveler. Hello again. Did I surprise you? Please forgive me for my lack of courtesy for meeting you in such a fashion earlier. And of course, concealing my true identity to you. My name is Lee, the only daughter of the Yujin clan who leads the nation, and formerly known as the Princess. Though I wouldn't particularly suggest someone like you to address me as such. Why? I mean, hopefully this isn't a one-sided take, but after our session we had earlier, would it be wishful of me to think that we are, or perhaps have the potential to become friends? I've heard about your journeys all over. Despite being a nation from afar, locked away from the others, we too have heard your deeds, and is nothing short of a true hero. Although I wasn't lying when I said that I wanted to attend the festival myself earlier, I was also pretty impatient on you finding your way up here to meet me myself. So I took the initiative on walking down the streets to meet someone as great as you. No need to be humble now. I did this out of my own accord, and I was more than pleased with your display of nobility and charisma alike. And since you were already under the impression that I was a commoner, if I were to reveal it there and then, it would have just made you flustered and perhaps treated me differently, knowing I was a noble, right? But after getting to know you better, you would still treat me indifferently whether I was a noble or a peasant. I can see it in you. A heart of gold. I guess that's why people look up to you so dearly. Correct, traveler? That and you are also kind. Not to mention strong and trustworthy. A hero that the world desperately needs. I mean it. I admire you a lot, and being able to talk with someone like you, with such fine character, is already astonishing to me. I serve my father. However, it is my heart that wishes to be close to the people. And I guess having a chance to meet you would inspire me to do better for my people. And maybe, perhaps, continue to inspire me by leading the nation beside me. Excuse my rashness. It was selfish of me to even think that you would want to stay by my side after such a short encounter. It was also rude of me to assume that you'd even feel the same way. I'm pretty sure that someone who travels so much as yourself, you probably go from place to place like a nomad. However, What I'm trying to propose is, you can stay here as long as you like. As whenever you do drop by, I will offer you homage myself. You do so much for others. I can only hope to provide you the same comfort as well. And of course, I don't do this for just anyone, so... Proposal? Did it come out that way? My apologies. I certainly did not mean it that way. Apologies for my composure. You were teasing. Of course, yes. I just got the joke. But... Sorry. You must not see me in this state. I don't recognize the emotions I'm feeling right now. You really do surprise me, don't you? Feelings? It may be too early to think about them, and I guess you could say you do more than meet the marriage criteria my family looks for, and just pretend you didn't hear that. That cheeky smile again. You really do emit the aura of a hero, don't you, traveler? I told you not to call me princess. It's embarrassing when you say it. Just call me Lee. It's fine. I allow it, traveler. But now that I'm back in the palace, I'm not sure whether I can actually step foot in the festival. Why, you may ask? Well, meeting you was a coincidence. I had planned to stay there until it began, and then meeting you in the palace once you arrived, but... since I told you a white lie, I thought I should formally apologize to you since you were already on the way to my place. The palace, that is. Huh? You say you'll take me with you? But for someone of my position to just show up at the festival without a warning, one would say it would be considered improper etiquette. Even without that thought, the idea of a noble attending an event like this would certainly draw some strange looks from the crowd. Huh? What's this? A pair of masks. The both of us can put these on together? I see. You are the traveler. A hero too, after all. People will definitely recognize someone like you as well. Just like me. Is this your way of comforting me? No. Then, how? Your way of asking me to go with you to the festival? Of course! I would love to. I mean, as confidently as I spoke earlier, I was certainly still doubtful of myself. But if it's with you, then You're right. The festival might start soon. If we're going to go, we might as well do it the sooner the better. I shouldn't leave time for me to doubt myself as well. But will it cause a scene? I mean, the two of us going there, unplanned and everything, like, if someone were to see us, you'll find a spot for us to be alone? Wait, you're my guest here. I should be the one. Was talking more walking? Wait, traveler. think this... As far as I'd like to see the festival up front, I think this is as far as I will go. You can enjoy the scenery further up ahead if you like. Why? Yes, I am one of the head organizers of the cultural festival, which is surprising that I actually never experienced it myself. And I do agree we've already come this far, but again, I'm still... Festivals are meant to be enjoyed by the folk who are carefree, where joy and comfort can exist without the interference of order itself. Too long I have been away from the public eye, accompanied by the status I currently uphold. Crossing paths with the common folk will only make me... Huh? You are the reason why everyone's heart is at ease during an event like this. Well, I mean, I'm not denying that, but what I was trying to point out was the atmosphere that's... Oh, the fireworks. That started. Oh, we lost track of time, didn't we? But... even though we're pretty far from the city, under the night sky like this, its beauty still never fades. Don't you think? And look at the city. The bright lights and the colors in town. It is truly a blessing to be able to feel the warmth of the nation like this. Even though I don't step foot in the festival with my own 2 feet. It is the beauty of watching from afar that I am able to take it in. Everything. And well, despite that, after talking so big earlier, though it kind of makes me look silly now, but in exchange, being able to experience this with you, it makes me happier than anyone else, because at least I'm not alone, and I have you by my side. This is more than enough for me. Oh, unless you wanted to experience the festival, that was rude of me to assume that you feel the same. I mean, you did come all the way here for the festival. I apologize for making such assumptions and wasting your time. Well, the festival still goes on for at least another 2 hours, so I think you can... holding my face like this. Traveler? Is there something you'd like to tell me? My hands... trembling? Well, I am slightly nervous. I mean, pretty nervous. I'm assuming you're going to lecture me about it, aren't you? You should. I deserve it. Someone as adventurous and experienced as you. I should really learn from you, and... I should stop talking so low about myself. Well, I was just... You're awfully close, traveler. In repentance, I should say something confidently and truthfully myself. Well, under the night sky and these fireworks, just the 2 of us, being so close like this, I would be lying if my mind didn't wander at all. If we were closer, Traveler? just... That was my first kiss. No. Please don't feel bad. I did enjoy it too. It was like a kiss in the fairy tales or stories people would tell. I can't believe it actually came true. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I ask you for another kiss, that is. Well, I guess you said you wanted to see the festival, right? I guess, as you said, we put these on and no one will recognize us. So, traveler, won't you take me to the festival?